Hi, welcome to the channel Hecate's Heart. Thank you so much for joining me today. Today's reading is going to be looking at what are your spiritual gifts. What are your spiritual gifts? And we have 3 piles. Oh, can I get this going? Okay, we've got 3 piles today. We've got pile number 1 with this black chime candle, pile number 2 with red, and pile number 3 with white. Okay, so go ahead and choose the candle that you're most drawn to, and the timestamp will be down in the description box below once you've chosen your pile. Sorry, I'm distracted with trying to get this thing lit. All right, once you've chosen your pile, okay, you'll find the timestamp down below. So I'll go ahead and give you a second to do that while I smudge myself really good. Okay, I will see you in your pile. Pile number 1, you chose the black chime candle. So you might be very good at seeing through people's mask, or seeing the dark side of people, seeing through people's illusion, dreams, having very vivid dreams. You might connect more easily with dark goddesses or fierce and wrathful deities. Okay, you might be naturally inclined to do justice work. If you know, you know. Connection with those that have passed on, affinity for places like cemeteries. All right, pile number 1, tuning into pile number 1. What are pile number 1's spiritual gifts? Hecate, may I be a clear channel to deliver these messages by your power. Hail and blessed be. Pile number 1, what are your spiritual gifts? What are pile number 1's spiritual gifts? Yeah, the devil, working on your shadow aspects, working on dealing with the darker side of spirituality. What do I mean by that? I mean like dealing with spiritual warfare, dealing with demonic energies and entities, like not working with them. Maybe some of you do, but casting them out. And really, if you know, like demons actually comes from the Greek word daemon, and so a lot of them are actually nature spirits and earth spirits that got demonized. But there are actually spirits that are malicious, right? That we don't want around us, or connected to the people around us, or connected to us. And so you may be proficient in working to cast those out, but some of you might work with those lower energies or nature spirits. That's really what they are. Yeah, working with nature spirits, daemons. Yeah, you may work with those kind of energies, or work with dark gods and goddesses that are really good for dealing with our inner demons, for dealing with our inner shadow. A lot of people have fear of deities like Kali Ma, or Hecate, or Medusa, which is actually a fierce aspect of Hecate, or other dark deities, but these deities are the best for dealing with heavy situations, overcoming trauma and abuse, overcoming addictions, overcoming our own inner demons, our own inner negativity, rooting those things out, removing those things, clearing those things away, clearing away evil eye and black magic, clearing away negative and malicious energies away from us and out of our life. Okay, so you may do a lot of work with cutting out those things, or facing those things, working through those things, or working with those types of deities or entities. Okay, some of you might have a black cat that works as your familiar, or you just have a black cat and he helps protect you, because my black cat just came around. All right, what is pile number 1 spiritual gift? Yeah, you're really good at putting up protection and boundaries and dealing with spiritual warfare, dealing with fighting off evil eye and malicious energies or spirits and keeping them away from you, or ridding other people of those things, getting rid of them out of people's houses. Okay, you're very good at manifestation work, directing energy, channeling energy. Putting up protection. Yeah, helping yourself or helping others to deal with painful or difficult situations or painful endings. Some of you may help people or spirits who died painfully to move on or to find peace. Okay, some of you might have a lot of spirits coming to you asking for help. Okay, what is Pile 1 spiritual gifts? Yeah, spiritual warfare, conflict, slaying demons. Some of you might work with Archangel Michael. He's another good one for that kind of work. Wheel of Fortune, helping people to overcome misfortune, helping yourself to overcome misfortune, taking negative energy thrown at you and transmuting it into positive. Okay, banishing work. A lot of magical things coming in here too. Ace of Cups, working with water spirits, communing with deities, connecting with deities. So a lot of you might be high priests or priestesses that work and commune with deities, with the spirit realm, with the ancestors, with the realm of death and the afterlife, with the spirits of the dead, the world. Okay, working with the land spirits as well. And Ace of Pentacles, and also manifesting money, manifestation. So it's confirmation of a lot of things I was already saying in the beginning. So this is my magical pile. Okay, what else is Pile 1 spiritual gifts? Some of you might be healers with this 8 of Cups, helping people to heal their heart chakras, heal their emotions. Someone new is entering your life, chair filled. It could be manifestation, but the first thing it made me think of is like working with deities and things like that, bringing different spirits and beings into your home and working with them. Okay, what is Pile 1 spiritual gifts? What is Pile 1 spiritual gifts? Okay, no cards from that deck for Pile 1. What is Pile 1's spiritual gifts? Pile 1's spiritual gifts. Okay, fish. Yeah, doing abundance magic, bringing abundance in. Great fortune. Some of you might work with Fortuna. Cat, working with animals. Let's see. Woman. Parlor. Dog. So let's see. Manifesting abundance, manifesting material things, manifesting the right people, or okay, some of you might have a gift with healing people through sex. I know there's a lot of weirdos out there that's not really what they're doing. And they think that's what they're doing. But some of you might have some type of healing energy in that area, or healing people with issues around sex or their sacral chakra, healing connections between people. Healing relationships. Let's see. Air, working with the air element. Okay, receiving messages or communicating messages. Okay, some of you might have a gift of communicating with animals or understanding them. Divine masculine. Divine feminine. Yeah, you guys work with like deities. Magic. Yeah, like I said, this is my magic pile. You guys be doing a lot of magic. Nature spirits. I said that too. Spirits of the land with the world card. Yeah, you guys be doing a lot of praying, and you're able to connect really easily with the spirit realm, with deities, with spirits of the dead, with nature spirits. You're really good with magic. Some of you might do sex magic or utilize that energy in some way, or you're really good at money magic. Is that it? That's it. Okay. That's it, pile one. If this resonated, let me know in the comments. Give me a thumbs up if you want to show support to the channel. Help me out. And subscribe if you have not already and you are enjoying these videos, because there's going to be more coming. And thank you so much. I'm going to move on to pile two now. Okay, pile number two. You chose the red candle. Okay, so a lot of you might be very gifted with energy healing, channeling energy. What else? Is that all I'm getting from the candle? All right, let's tune into pile number two. Okay, some of you might have visions. Ooh. Or very vivid meditations. Okay, tuning into pile number two, Hecate, what are pile number two spiritual gifts? What are pile number two spiritual gifts? May I be a clear channel to deliver these messages by your power. Hail and blessed be. Okay, some of you may be very gifted at ending conflicts or being mediators. Healing heartbreak, broken souls, broken hearts. You have a very healing energy. Maybe really gifted with Reiki or just energy healing. Being able to deliver messages or to soothe people or to give people good counsel or spiritual guidance or to console people. Okay, connecting with the moon. Okay, revealing what is hidden. Revealing the truth. Okay, so speaking truth, revealing the truth, revealing what is hidden. Okay, so a lot of you might be like psychics or readers or something like that, spiritual counselors in some way. Yeah, energy healers. Heavy in the fire element. Page of Wands. Yeah, moving energy, working with energy. Magician. Channeling energy, manipulating energy. Okay, working with energy to manifest. Okay, you might have been connected to pile 1 too. Directing yourself towards achieving a goal. Okay, you might do ritual, or you might just be very good at focusing your energy and will towards achieving things, achieving goals. The Chariot. Okay, some of you might astral travel or have very vivid meditations. Okay, you're very good at manifesting. A lot of you might not even do actual like magical rituals. You might just direct your will and energy towards it and move towards it. You know, taking action towards it and making it happen, like just making things happen. Getting energy to move, moving through obstacles, removing obstacles. Okay, working with chakras. Okay, you may have a natural ability to feel energy or perceive it, or to see auras. You know, seeing the 7 chakras, 7 wheels. You may be really good at grounding. Okay. What is pile number 2's spiritual gifts? Okay, clearing out energy, cutting out energy, transformation. So you might be really gifted around, we have the whip there. We have, I was going to say transformation, like spiritual practices that are transmutative or transformative, like yoga, Kriya yoga, different kinds of practices like that, qigong, things that move energy and transmute energy. Okay, what is pile number 2, spiritual gifts? Yeah, getting things going, getting these horses to go, directing willpower. Normally the whip means like fighting or things like that, but I feel like I'm wanting to connect it with the Chariot of like controlling your willpower, having self-control, self-discipline. So you might do a lot of practices around that, like fasting or different things like that, things that involve concentrating the mind or focusing the mind. The Tower, the Tree. Yeah, you're really good at directing your energy to manifesting goals just by directing your will and your energy and your focus. Lily, spiritual love. Yeah, spiritual healing, very compassionate. Crossroads. Okay, you may have a gift of helping people when they're at a crossroads to make decisions or to move forward. Helping others to transmute negativity or to change course, or having the foresight to know when to change course. We have hidden secrets can harm you. I did say when I was splitting the deck before I pulled the cards out, I was saying like revealing the truth, revealing what is hidden, seeing through people's false mask, or seeing things truthfully. Yeah, and I did say you might be psychic or just be able to read energy very well. Victory in some endeavor. Someone is extremely stubborn and unwilling to change. I'm going to put that by the whip because I was talking about like self-will, having the willpower. So overcoming stubborn habits, addictions, helping other people to overcome those things. You're very good at dealing with stubborn and difficult people. Helping people or yourself to overcome stubborn habits or addictions. or overcoming obstacles. Some of you might work with Ganesh or Shiva. Success. Okay, so very goal-oriented person. Yeah, again, with a lot with the manifesting things in the material world, manifesting success and achieving goals. And it's like if you can like pretty much do anything you put your mind to. I know that's true for everybody to some extent, but for you guys it's really easy for you to make things happen because you have a very good skill of focus and concentration and the will to carry it out and to move through with it. You may have a lot of spiritual knowledge. You may work with the moon energy. Yeah, messages. Receiving a lot of messages or delivering messages. Full moon again. Okay, your psychic gifts may be enhanced during the full moon. Or your dreams. You may have very vivid dreams as well and receive messages that way. Okay, what are pile number 2's spiritual gifts? We have friendship, release, karmic path, one more veiled message. Okay, revealing hidden messages. That keeps coming out. Revealing messages from the spirit realm. Transforming heavy karma. Yeah, very similar to pile 1, but I'm getting more of like a yogic meditation, dream, astral travel, where pile 1 was ritual and working with deities and offerings to deities and land spirits and things like that, where this pile feels more like chanting mantras, yoga, kriya yoga, things like that. Those type of like more like spiritual practices that you do, whereas pile 1 was a lot about like communing with deities and land spirits and things like that. Doing work to release karmic attachments or negative attachments, or releasing old habits. And that's karma too. Karma is also patterns that are ingrained that we learn to overcome. Yeah, connecting with other people or working with other people or healing other people, working in groups, like in regards to spirituality or spiritual healing, or healing in groups of people, or you help a lot of people to heal spiritually, help people to release those bad habits or past patterns, or heavy dark things they might be carrying, heavy traumas, helping people to release those, cutting cords. Okay, that's what I've got for you, pile number 3. All right, oh no, pile number 2. And we're going to move on to pile number 3. If you want to book a personal reading, information for that is down below. If you want to show some love and support to the channel, give me a thumbs up, subscribe, and thank you so much for tuning in. I wish you many blessings. Take care. Pile number 1. Okay, you might be really gifted with meditation, or find it really easy, or able to go really deep in meditation, spiritual cleansing, spiritual teachings. clear audience. Is that how you say it? I think I'm saying it wrong. Where you hear things. Okay, tuning into pile number 3, Hecate. What are pile number 3's spiritual gifts? May I be a clear channel to deliver these messages. By your power, hail and blessed be. Yeah, helping people to find more peace, helping yourself to find peace, letting go. Okay, communication, receiving messages, hearing messages, speaking messages. What are pile number 3's spiritual gifts? What's pile number 3's spiritual gifts? Okay. Some of you might like be a hermit, or you might be very strictly on the spiritual path. Like maybe you're an ascetic, or maybe you like are a hermit in solitude, or you do a lot of retreats, or you're seeking. You're on the spiritual path of seeking higher knowledge or spiritual teachings, or finding your spiritual path. Okay, you might be just getting into spirituality. Truth. Yeah, I was going to say that because I saw the sun on the bottom, and this little white candle makes me think of like truth and clarity. And the sun is all about revealing the truth, intuition. Okay, a lot of similar things in all the piles with intuition, but let's see what the details we get. Okay, healing, balancing energies. 9 of Pentacles. Okay, connecting with the earth. The Hermit. I'm not surprised that came out. I said that with the 8 of Cups. If you wanted to be a seeker and spend more time in solitude and in retreat. Some of you might use a lot of spiritual tools to help you with your practices or meditation. Some of you might have an affinity with the water spirits, working with the water spirits. Or you're seeking truth, truth within yourself. The greater idea of truth, whatever that is, by going within, by meditating. By doing the self journey of healing and spiritual discovery. Kind of getting like a heavy meditation vibe. What is pile number 3's spiritual gifts? Okay, so you might be like on the discovery path of that, of discovering what that is, or being open to that, or tapping into that. What are pile number 3's spiritual gifts? Marriage. This can be any kind of contracts or commitment. I don't know. I feel like this is a very serious pile. Like I was saying, like you guys might be an ascetic or be totally committed to the spiritual path. Like no family, no relationships, like married to your spirituality or tradition. Maybe you've taken vows as a spiritual seeker. Some of you might be nuns or, oh my God, nuns or monks, or just be very like dedicated and on that path. Child. Some of you might be married with children and are maybe wanting to seek more spirituality after spending a lot of time with family. You have great fortune. Yeah, a lot of you are really well off with money and able to put a lot of focus into spirituality and spiritual seeking and practices. What are pile number? Generosity. That's a spiritual practice. I don't know if it's a spiritual gift. change. Child. Yeah, this is like new beginning, renewal, rebirth. Yeah, I feel like this is like seeking, or very deeply seeking, or very deeply dedicated to that inner knowledge and that pursuit. So gifted at receiving knowledge or understanding different kind of teachings from different spiritual paths. Okay, some of you might eventually down the road be called to teach yourself. What is pile number 3's spiritual gifts? We have ring again, marriage. The sun, happiness and well-being. Family matters. Interesting. So some of you, you might have been a family person and now you're wanting to do this asceticism. Some of you might have done this for a long time and now you're wanting to get into a family. You may spent a long time being a spiritual seeker. Some of you, this represents your commitment to the spiritual path and maybe a spiritual family that you're a part of. Again, take what resonates. I'm getting like, 3 different scenarios pretty much there. So for some of you, the marriage in the ring can be like you're a monk or a nun or some other kind of dedicated practitioner where you're basically married to your path, your practice, and the family is your sangha or your group. Dealings in relationship with a woman. Okay, so a lot of you might be women. Oh. Okay, I'm going to take all of them. Dealings in relationship with an older man. So you may have like an older man that's a teacher. Let's see. Success, increase in material wealth or spiritual growth. Yeah, you're blessed with material wealth and being able to focus on your spirituality. You are highly thought of. So, receiving spiritual teachings. You're very gifted at understanding spiritual teachings. Again, some of you might someday also become a teacher. You're good at seeing through misunderstandings or helping to bridge the gap or to heal misunderstandings. I'm not sure what the desk is here. I'm not getting anything from the desk. Camel, persevere and you will overcome a problem. I feel like you guys, a lot of you can spend a long time in meditation or using your spirituality to overcome difficult situations. Seek out information that will help you. Yeah, you're very intuitive at finding information or perceiving the truth or perceiving true teachings or understanding them. In need of help, assistance, and guidance. You're good at understanding when you need it, or you're also good at giving it as well. Spiritual advice. Period of ill health and depression. I feel like you've utilized these periods of difficulty in your life to go deeper into your spirituality to help you overcome. Purification. Also, I'm wanting to read this as like giving little truth nuggets or delivering the truth in a way that people can digest. Writing, you might do like automatic writing or be very gifted in either like channeling messages through writing or maybe writing spiritual teachings or interpreting them. Yeah, this feels very more like traditional, more like some kind of traditional path that you might follow, that you're very gifted at understanding the teachings and applying them into your life and using them to help other people, or even teaching to other people. Gifted at understanding spiritual teachings, meditation. What else? Yeah, again, with the hearing, something with the hearing, like you're able to hear things from the spirit realm, and then even on a more practical level, like understand what people are saying, like beyond the words that they're saying, to be able to really understand people. I think that's it. All right, pal 3. Thank you so much for, oh, whoa, hang on. We got one more deck to do. Pile number 3. What is pile number 3's spiritual gifts? What are pile number 3's spiritual gifts? Yeah, giving relief through your words, or like chanting or prayers. You may be a very, very powerful in your prayers. Like your prayers have a very powerful effect. Your words have a very powerful effect. Okay, what is pile 3's spiritual gift? I think I mentioned like sacred text, and understanding them and seeing the truth in them. Boundaries, new life, lucky, transmute, good fortune. Okay, transmuting energy through your practices, through your words. Wow, like you're a very blessed pile. And I feel like it's a lot of it's from past life karma, and also this life have led you to a place of being very blessed financially, and being able to focus more of your attention on spiritual seeking, spiritual knowledge, spiritual growth. And I don't know, it's like you're generating even more good karma, good energy. It's like you're very well protected as well, just naturally through your prayers and your spiritual practices. Anything negative that comes at you is automatically transmuted into good luck and good fortune. Yeah. Very cool, pile number 3. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you liked this, give me a thumbs up, subscribe, and if you want a personal reading, bookings down below in the description. Thank you so much. Take care.